Hi guys, I'm Tharwa. Welcome to my Van studio. In today's video, we are keeping it simple and doing a little watercolor, a transparent flower. It's very easy. It just requires a little practice and a little patience. So come and join me. After taping the edges of the paper, I'm going in with my pencil and just sketching out a rough composition of where I'd like each bloom to be, not doing the individual petals, just the overall outline. And then I'm also going to go in with my knead eraser and just roll over those pencil lines so they don't show, since the flowers are going to be pretty transparent. I'm going to wet the outline of my petal with clean water and then slowly drop in a very watery consistency of the pigment. After spreading the pigment, I'm going in with a clean brush and pushing it to the edge, lightening the whole petal and putting the concentration towards the edge of the petal, being sure to go in with a clean brush every time I try to lift, and then just putting a little bit of concentrated pigment at the tip where the center of the flower is. I'm also going over the edges just to define each petal. Here I'm starting on the second petal, doing the same thing, just wetting the outline of the shape that I would like, and I will then drop in the pigment. I'm purposely working on the opposite end of the flower to give the first petal time to dry completely before working over it. Giving the first flower some time to dry, I'm now starting on the second flower. I actually made a mistake by not cleaning my brush properly, and there was still some of the Azo Green on my paintbrush. But I decided to actually go with it and incorporate it into that bloom. And once again, I'm repeating the same process, and this is what I'll do throughout the whole painting, is just select where I would like the petal to be, wet the paper, wet the petal, and drop in some pigment, clean it up with a clean damp brush, pushing the pigment to the edges of the petal, and then once it dries a little bit, I'll go in and put a little concentration of the pigment around the edges, just to make it look a little more defined. So right now I'm going to speed up the video a little bit and put on some nice music and enjoy the rest of the painting, guys.
Can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, We could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling, I love it when it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two. Hey, darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Yeah, we only get one life. I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
For the leaves, I'm using Azo Green and then dropping in a little Payne's Gray to give it some depth.
Is there a place with sun all year round and pina coladas, with pretty faces and sand on the ground? I wanna stop this ongoing train before I lose my mind and go insane. I don't wanna sleep every night. I wanna light a spark in the dark. I don't wanna say I'm okay, living the same every day. Come run beside me, let's take off. Let's leave this place for another place. Oh, maybe all we need is difference. It's hard at this speed to see anything. Just tell me what you need and I'll listen. I'll listen.
I'm using Payne's Gray to add the stamen to each flower, trying my best to use a very light hand, which is hard for me. And I don't have a steady hand either, so I'm going in and erasing some of these. Since it's still wet, I'm just dabbing it and lifting it. And if there's any pigment left, I will just clean my brush, dampen it, go in and scrub the paper for a little bit, and lift it with a clean towel.
Maybe all we need is difference. It's hard at this speed to see anything. Tell me what you need and I'll listen. 'Cause I don't wanna wait every night. I wanna light a spark in the dark. I don't wanna say I'm okay, living the same every day. Come run beside me, let's take off. Let's leave this place for another place.
You done painting, Mum?